alternate date turned Grand Theft Auto, next Judge Judy.
Today at 3 on CBS.
James Woods stars in Shark, CBS tonight.
Maybe more cheese puffs?
We finished those at 4 a.m.
What about trail mix?
5 a.m.
So what are we gonna have for breakfast?
Acid indigestion. Hey, do you know what last night was?
What? What was last night?
It's my first official college all-nighter.
Yeah. You didn't even have to crack a book or throw up cheap beer.
No, there was no point in trying to sleep.
All right, well, you know what? Let's grab all our stuff and we'll go check out some of those studios we found online. Let's see if they're good enough for a rising star.
Oh, come on. Do you know how many kids make vanity CDs that get absolutely no airtime and end up being used as coasters for DJs' beverages?
All right, I'm gonna assume that those were the cheese curls talking because you're not just anyone, you have a gift.
So do you. You see the best in me, and you make me believe it, and I love you for it.
All right, so let's go find a studio. We're gonna hire some musicians, we're gonna lay down some magic, and then we're gonna watch you climb the charts. Hey, Adam, if you're looking for Casey, I heard him leave earlier.
Oh, well, thanks. I'll just catch him later. Gwen?
Hey.
You know, I was just thinking about your performance last night. You really got a lot going for you.
Oh, thank you.
Glad you think so. I have a proposition for you that you can't refuse. Hey, Jade, did you tell my mom that you went to that party?
I need to get fortified first.
Well, you better do it soon before my grandma gets to her first.
What's the worst that can happen? I'll be grounded.
So Jade really showed up at that party last night?
Uh-huh. Bold as brass.
She promised me she wouldn't.
Well, Jade's promises have a very short shelf life.
I obviously have to have a little chat with her.
Yes, you do. And don't you back down. The little girl has lied to you yet again. Now, for your own composure and for the sake of your children, you should at least consider tossing her out on her cute little derriere.
How great is this, taking a suite upstairs after the party?
It's the best.
Well, better than the last time we got a room away from home.
What was that?
The cruise. Someone always knocking on our door. Typhoons, seasickness.
Well, that's one thing you don't have to worry about in Lakeview, seasickness.
Actually, funny you should mention that.
What?
I'm a little upset to the stomach. Although it could be nerves with the new edition of Oakdale Confidential coming out. It's gonna be weird to go public as anonymous.
You think that's all it is, just nerves?
Or... no, I don't want to say it. I'm scared.
We might finally be pregnant? Shh. Okay, that'd be amazing.
I know.
Hold on. I have to take this call. Okay, think babies.
Stop. You can put the bags in the limo, and when you get back, tell the bartender I need his special. Tell us for Vienna, he'll know what to do. Katie. Oh, how lovely you both look. Did you enjoy the party last night?
I thought it...
Man, after last night, I'm giving up all man. You should join me at the spa. We're a sister now, Katie. We can soak in a mud bath and steam out the poison of Simon Fraser.
Why? What did Simon do now?
When you told me that he was involved with that woman, I didn't believe it, but it's true. He left us for Carly.
Carly.
Simon? Jack!
Don't mind me. Finish your call. Always nice to get the ex's permission.
So what can I do for you?
Well, you can meet me once I finish the jewels I lifted off Vienna.
You know, I don't think that's going to be possible.
Listen, Carly, I know Jack's there with you, so I'll talk, you listen. Now I'm gonna get rid of these diamonds, and then you and I are gonna meet and celebrate the way we did last night. Only this time we'll be rolling in money. How's that sound?
I will check my schedule and I'll get right back to you, okay? Hi.
Hi.
Oh, you're here for JJ. It's just JJ because Parker has band practice.
No, Carly, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I want to apologize.
Last night, after I caught you joyriding with the prince, I was a little out of line, and it all just came out wrong.
You know, that was so unusual. We've never had anything like that happen before in our relationship.
Still, there's no excuse for insulting you. I was worried about you. I still am.
Well, as you can see, I'm perfectly fine.
Not so sure about that. Listen, I don't know what the deal was last night with Prince Adolfo, but I got the feeling that you're in some kind of trouble.
I'm on my way to meet Tom. It's confidential, and I don't want anyone to know, especially Dusty Donovan, that I'm spending the morning with my attorney.
In other words, as soon as you leave, I'm to find Dusty and sound the alarm.
You know exactly what to say?
I heard you.
I wasn't sure you were paying attention.
Oh, I hung on every dirty little word.
Good, then we're good to go. Do not let me down.
So I'm sorry Johnny was sleeping when you came up.
Oh, I love watching him, listening to those little baby snores.
I think that was Chaz.
So what's the plan for today?
Well, we got Hadley Field. There's a carnival going on. They got a carousel.
Sounds great.
You sure?
Yeah, throw in a popcorn and I'm there.
It's the least I can do after watching you put your old man in place last night. It meant a lot to me.
Dusty, I'm so sorry I let you down last night. I had no idea that Craig managed to have the restraining order lifted.
It's not your fault. My lawyers are trying to get it reinstated.
Well, that may not matter.
What do you mean?
Craig is working on something involving Johnny. And it may be far worse than what he pulled last night.
CBS Health Watch, sponsored by Walgreens, the pharmacy America trusts.
Most parents whose children have asthma don't take basic steps to help them through this back-to-school season, when asthma attacks are way up. That's the word from the American Lung Association. The group says parents should alert teachers and administrators about their child's condition and be sure fast-acting medicine is available at the school.
Hey, hon, we got to pick up Mikey at practice. Woo! Looking good, buddy.
Hi, sweetie. That's okay. Wait for a good one.
Nice one.
If only you could do more without leaving home. Fortunately, Walgreens Digital Service lets you upload photos to Walgreens.com and send them to print at thousands of Walgreens for you to pick up in as little as an hour.
I'm Dr. John LaPook, and this has been CBS Health Watch.
What makes Dove body wash so different? Dove has natural moisturizer, while some other body washes contain lots of thick moisturizer. Dove's moisturizer absorbs quickly. Dove Deep Moisture Body Wash leaves your skin soft and beautiful.
Before you know it, your carpet can look dirty. See the difference? But it's not a problem because Resolve high-traffic foam effectively cleans large carpet areas. Just spray it on, rub in gently, and vacuum away. The results speak for themselves. Trust Resolve.
Hey, that's the last crescent.
Oh, do you want it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll split it.
Made fresh, so light, buttery, and flaky.
This is half.
That's not half.
Guys, I have more.
Do you have enough crescents?
I'm on the ball. I'm on the ball.
OxyClean detergent ball. Laundry just got easier. It stays in your washer while it cleans over 25 loads. And you'll never have to pour or measure detergent again. Get on the ball.
I live for speed. You're running on empty. You gotta be in it for the long haul. Now that guy has the right idea. Let's keep going, buddy.
Look for special savings from Energizer on Cars DVD at participating retailers. Rated G.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Walt Disney Pictures invites you to treat your family to the biggest, funniest, most magical movie of the holidays. It's full of surprises you weren't expecting.
Claus, baby's coming! Oh!
Santa Claus 3, rated G, starts tomorrow.
How about this John Kerry controversy? This guy can lose elections he's not even in.
Tonight, Dave blows up a 1,000-pound pumpkin, and Rosie O'Donnell, all new tonight.
Go behind the scenes of tonight's shocking episode of CSI, tomorrow on The Early Show.
I knew Craig was going to make a move for my son. I just didn't expect it so soon.
Nothing's ever enough for my father. The injunction's lifted, and now he wants more.
What did he say?
Well, I only got his side of the phone call with Tom. I overheard something about visitation, though. Did he say anything to you about his plan? I haven't talked to him since last night. Well, I wouldn't stand here speculating if I were you. I mean, you know Craig. He wants something, he moves like lightning. I'm telling you, you need to go upstairs, you need to get your son, pack an overnight bag, and get out of here while you have the chance.
Man, this takes me back. 10 by 10 freedom, no limits.
Adam, I hate to pull you back from your glory days.
Oh, you're not. My glory days are now.
Well, it's great that you're doing what you love, because Dad always said that was the most important thing.
He was right. I guess I'm one of the lucky ones.
Yeah. So now it's time to share the wealth and help some other people get lucky too, right? You said last night that you were blown away with Gwen's voice.
Oh, no, I was blown away. But not just because I was expecting to be bad. I mean, I hit the clubs in L.A. every night, get about 50 demos a week, and most of them are junk. Everyone thinks you're gonna be the next, like, Beyonce or Justin Timberlake, you know?
But why do you do it?
That 51st demo, or the last club before closing time, I'll hear someone like you. Someone with more than just a dream. Someone with talent to back it up.
That's awesome. So here's the proposition that I was talking about. And you don't have to put any money into it. I'm gonna take care of that. I'll pay whatever it takes to cut a demo of Gwen doing her songs, but I want you to produce it.
Jade, I thought we agreed. Considering the guest list, it would be better if you stayed home last night.
I'm sorry.
You went to the party anyway?
She lied her way into this house, and she lied her way out last night.
This isn't helping.
No, but it's the truth.
Jade, this is your home. I don't want you to feel like you're a prisoner, but why didn't you tell anybody that you went out last night?
First of all, I want to apologize for sneaking out. I was all alone, and you and Holden were out trick-or-treating with Natalie. And I looked out the window, and I saw this little girl running down the street with a crown on her head. And something about seeing that, it made me feel like everybody but me was all dressed up with somewhere to go.
Oh, so you sashayed out. No letter, no nothing.
I didn't tell anybody that I was leaving, and that was stupid. I thought I could go and come back, and nobody would know. But when I walked out that door, I had no intention of going to the party. I was just gonna go and grab something to eat and listen to some music. But then I started talking to somebody, and it was their idea to go to the party, not mine.
Oh, where the hell is my bloody drink? I can't feel my eyelids. Why, oh, why did I let Simon feed me all that champagne?
Listen, I don't want to talk about Simon, okay? He's a closed subject.
Oh, dream on. Once that man landed in your life, the subject was never closed. Believe me, I tried. You can't escape his power. It's like it's a magnet pulling you in.
Well, whatever power Simon once had over me is now gone. I don't care what he does or who he does it with.
Katie, my little sister, myself. You can't fool me.
You know what you need, Vienna?
Simon Fraser in any which way I can.
Hell no. You need a good man. Someone you can believe in. Someone like Mike. Only not Mike. Someone else like Mike. Someone that you could trust with your life, that you can feel good about and believe in.
How can you be so calm about this?
Because I love my husband.
Oh, how good for you. If my drink ever comes here, we'll toast to Mike.
Well, I'll have to use this because I can't drink alcohol right now.
Why not?
I might be pregnant.
Oh, how sweet. Who's the proud papa?
Mike. And I have a bestseller on the list right now, so you know what? My life is pretty perfect.
How nice for you.
I'm just telling you because I want you to understand that I have no place for Simon in my life right now. And it's great. So I'm gonna go find my husband, excuse me.
Wait a minute. You know what I just realized? Why it's so easy for you to just walk away? Because you didn't see what I saw last night.
What did you see?
Simon and Carly together in their suite. And they were burning with love for each other. You could feel the heat a mile away.
Why is it that ever since you moved out of the house, you have this feeling that I'm in trouble?
Carly, last night you were riding shotgun with a man you just met. The guy was going almost 120 miles an hour. If I hadn't pulled you over, another cop would have. That's trouble.
It's trouble for the prince. It's not trouble for me. I was fine.
There's a reason why you were in that car, Carly. And I don't think it was because you wanted to see Oakdale by night. So what's the reason? What's going on?
Is this off the record, Detective?
As off as you need it to be.
The truth is, I was standing there last night, all dressed up in that beautiful gown, and I looked into the mirror and I thought, Carly, this is your first big formal event as a single woman? And I almost dove under the covers.
Oh, come on. When you walked into that ballroom, you were as cool as ice. And I took one look at you, and you reminded me of somebody, but for the life of me, I couldn't remember who it was. And then, of course, it dawned on me. Grace Kelly, right?
Mm-hmm. Princess Grace. Yeah. Romantic royal. Well, it turns out that the Prince Adolfo had always had sort of a secret crush on her, and he asked me to dance, and he asked me to go for a drive, and what can I say? I was flattered.
Just flattered?
He's hardly my type.
Well, I didn't think so.
You just thought that I was after him for his money.
Oh, it's a stupid, stupid thing to say. Okay, you're right. That might have been a page from your old playbook, but that's not how you are now. I just wish...
What?
I wish I could understand how you could go on such a dangerous drive like that when you know you got three beautiful kids here waiting for their mommy to come home.
You know, I felt perfectly safe, Jack.
Really? Because that's not how you looked when I picked you up. What made you into such a daredevil, Carly? What is it? Is it Simon?
It's what, Simon?
You two weren't together last night.
Oh. Did you pick that up on your surveillance, Detective?
Carly, Simon hurt you. Is that why you turned to the prince? Because if you and Simon have broken up, you shouldn't turn to some stranger.
Who should I turn to, Jack?
Well, at the end of the day, whatever it is you want or need, you can always turn to me.
Why wait?
Why wait? Osteoporosis, easy to ignore, but it could be there, even if you don't look, feel, or act your age. Fortunately, you can do something about it. Bone loss can be reversed. Fosamax is a hormone-free tablet for postmenopausal women at risk for or with osteoporosis. In 10 years of clinical research, Fosamax has been proven to help reverse bone loss. And Fosamax helps prevent fractures of both the hip and spine. You should not use Fosamax if you have certain disorders of the esophagus, are not able to stand or sit upright for 30 minutes, have severe kidney disease, or low blood calcium. Before use, talk to your doctor if you have stomach or digestive problems. Stop taking Fosamax and call your doctor right away if you develop new or worsening heartburn, difficult or painful swallowing, or chest pain, because these may be signs of serious upper digestive problems.
I'm not putting it off a minute longer.
Talk to your doctor about Fosamax, because bone loss can be reversed.
Time after time, you torture your hair with drying, styling, coloring. New Pantene Time Renewal undoes up to 2 years of damage in just 1 month. Log on to timerenewal.com for a valuable coupon.
When you've got a burning, scratchy sore throat, a few blasts can change everything. Introducing Vicks 44 Sore Throat. Fast sore throat pain relief with cooling Vicks vapors. New Vicks 44 Sore Throat. Tell your throat to just chill.
Looking for a great diaper that costs less? Watch this. Love has premium leakage protection for less than the pricier brands. So take the change to Love's challenge. Buy a pack, love them, or your money back.
Now what?
I don't know.
Are you the only one who knows how to change the roll? Change it less often. Get Charmin Mega Roll. It's 4 times the sheets in one. And it fits with the Charmin Extender. Mega Roll.
There's a great cleansing routine that will help you clean up your cleansing routine. Olay Daily Facials. One product works like 4. Cleanser, toner, mask, scrub. Settle for less, get so much more. It might inspire you to pare down elsewhere.
It had to be perfect to make it into her pots. She knew what it took to make a meal you'd remember. And potatoes that good were lucky to get on the table. That's how grandmas show their love. Marie Callender's does it with new Crock Pot Meals. Garden fresh vegetables, tender meat, savory sauces made from scratch. You just add water and simmer. She thought of everything. New Crock Pot Meals from Marie Callender's.
I don't care if Simon and Carly burned up the whole world. I will not get dragged back into that drama.
Fine. Be a little goose with a head in the sand. I guess we're not sisters after all.
Look, I do know this. I do know that Simon cares a great deal for Carly.
No, Simon, he cares for good clothes and fine wine. I've never seen him look at a bottle of Chateau Margaux the way he looked at her.
All right, well, here's something else you don't know. Carly just got divorced, so I think she's probably taking things pretty slowly.
If that's what you need to believe, who am I to burst your bubble? But I know what I saw, and the memory of it will haunt me forever. It's not easy to watch another woman take your place in a man's bed, and especially when that man is Simon.
Wait, do you mean that... I mean that they literally...
But how else would I mean it?
Simon and Carly had sex? You know this for a fact.
I know when love has been made. The bed was a mess, and Simon and Carly were nearly naked, both of them. It was quite obvious.
I'm not sure what you're saying, Jack. Or what you're offering.
I thought I was pretty clear.
No. You said that I should turn to you if I want anything. Or need anything. Do you mean turn to you as a friend? Or as something more?
Do you want there to be more?
I want to know if you're saying that there's a chance for us if Simon's out of the picture.
Well, that would depend on whether or not Simon is out of the picture. Is he?
Dad! Come on, we're gonna be late for school.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
Goodbye, you have a good day. Good luck on that math test, okay?
It's a no-brainer.
I'll see you, Carly.
Hey, little guy, what did you forget?
I waited till the coast was clear. Didn't want Detective Snyder to see this.
Wow, Will, you might want to run that by me before you ask your brother.
What's the matter, Gwen? You don't want your brother-in-law producing your CD?
Oh, no, I was joking. That would be amazing. Will says that you are the best in the business.
So you know you're gonna be in good hands.
I do have a question, though. Why would you want to produce a vanity CD for a total unknown?
Everyone starts as an unknown.
And it's not a vanity CD if a pro with a track record's producing it.
So, if you're serious about footing the bill, I say let's find a studio and go to work. I mean, I think we could work well together.
Does that mean...
Gwen's got a producer.
She does now.
So you had no intention of going to the party, but someone talked you into it?
Yeah, I mean, he seemed like a pretty nice guy, so I thought, what's the harm?
Well, the harm had already been done because Lily trusted you, and you left the premises without leaving her a note.
I'm not used to anybody caring whether I stay or go. And not leaving a note is like another way of not being straight with people.
Sounds like lying to me.
Listen, when you've lived the way that I have, lying doesn't seem like a bad thing. It's a way to get a meal or a place to stay, or a way to make friends, or if you're desperate and you feel like you're not good enough to get along without one.
Yeah, but Jade, you don't need lies anymore. You're safe here.
Safe is going to take some getting used to. But for what it's worth, Lily, running into Will and his friends at the party was brutal.
Surely you didn't think Will was going to crown you queen of the ball.
Why did you put yourself in that position? To be humiliated?
I told you I wasn't going to the party. I was just going to Yo's to hang out.
And you met some guy?
Yeah.
Who?
You know him, Adam Munson.
Will's brother? Jade, what were you thinking?
Okay, Craig, I did what you asked. Dusty's packing his bags and leaving with the baby, although I can't imagine that's what you want.
You can hang up now, Emily. It's usually customary to give 24-hour notice.
I think I've been away from my son long enough, don't you? You got everything? If not, we can get everything we need on the road.
Dusty, do you think this is a good idea? I mean, running away won't change what my father's already set in motion.
It'll give us a head start. Chaz is gonna meet us. We'll call Jessica in the car.
Why not call Jessica first and get her advice?
No, we have no time. We gotta put as many miles between your father and my son as possible. Come on.
But, Dusty, I just don't want you to get into trouble.
Lucy, if you don't want to be involved, I'll understand. I'll call you from the road and let you know what's going on, all right? What do you boys want?
Dusty, this isn't going to sit well with you. A judge has ordered preliminary visitation rights to my client.
Fine. He can visit Johnny at his high school graduation.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. Just get on with it.
The order is effective immediately. I need to turn Johnny over to Craig right now.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
I caught the glimpse of the future last night, Carly, with you. Sky's the limit.
There's only one reason that you went with Adam, to get to his brother.
So why don't you go hang out with your brother's hand-me-down?
Yep, happy to.
I'm not giving up my son.
With me, it's about trust. Stanley Steamer is a national company with trained technicians. I know they're going to clean my carpet the right way.
Call 1-800-STEAMER. Stanley Steamer gets carpet cleaner.
The Million Toy Drive, only at Toys R Us. For each toy you buy and donate to Toys for Tots, we'll donate one too. So whenever you give, we'll do the exact same thing. The Million Toy Drive, only at Toys R Us.
Having a bladder control problem is bad enough. What makes it worse is the constant worry. The worry that your problem is as obvious as if you'd announced it to the world. But the good news is overactive bladder is a real medical condition. The symptoms can be treated. And the great news? There's one brand doctors prescribe more than any other. Detrol LA. With just one pill, Detrol LA works 24 hours, all day and all night, to help calm the bladder muscle that causes those frequent sudden urges. If you have certain stomach problems, glaucoma, or trouble getting urine to pass, you shouldn't take Detrol LA. The most common side effects are dry mouth, headache, constipation, and abdominal pain. All medicines have benefits and risks, and there may be other options, so ask your doctor if Detrol LA is right for you. When you find something that can help calm your bladder, imagine what that can do for you.
I've heard so much about you.
Detrol LA helps keep an overactive bladder quieter.
New TheraFlu Warming Relief. The power of TheraFlu in a unique warming syrup to soothe and comfort. TheraFlu. Good to be back.
The difference between looking into his eyes and falling into his arms? Smoothness. New Nivea Smooth Sensation Moisturizer. Touch and be touched.
Packed with 3 times concentrated power.
All Small and Mighty detergent. 3 times smaller, 3 times mightier.
Are you familiar with Lucas Hansen or Jason Crowley?
I'm a convicted pedophile. That would be a violation of my parole.
What would you do if you were going to take those boys?
It's about building trust, like you're doing with me. You must be desperate. These guys aren't killers.
Who said the boys were dead?
When 2 totally different teams link up,
we had to work with the blondes.
Will nice guys finish last?
We gotta get rid of these people.
A new Amazing Race, Sunday after 60 Minutes.
When the flu bug bites, when little accidents happen, when you want professional advice. There's Kate, your pharmacist at ASCO, the drugstore people have counted on for over 60 years, located right inside Jewel. So while you're doing your grocery shopping, have your prescription filled. A pharmacist like Kate will have it ready, all in one stop. ASCO Drug, count on people who care.
Democrat Tammy Duckworth would seriously consider repealing the tax cuts. If this happens, Illinois taxpayers would feel the pain. Families with children would pay more, small business owners more, even seniors. And get this, Tammy Duckworth doesn't stop there. She even wants some families to pay a death tax when a loved one dies. New Democrat Tammy Duckworth. Same old raise your taxes story. The National Republican Congressional Committee paid for and is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Rach here. This week on our show, Barry Manilow is singing the songs. Then,
when I should be thinking of passion and romance, I'm thinking of dirty dishes. Is this normal?
And reinventing your old clothes.
Today at 2 on CBS 2 Chicago. Terrible crimes at your local library, hidden from police. Tonight at 10 on 2.
Jennifer Love Hewitt stars in Ghost Whisperer. CBS tomorrow.
This is the last time I'll say it. You're not touching my son.
You have no choice in the matter, Dusty.
A man always has choices.
The order clearly states that Craig can remove Johnny from the premises. The initial visitation will be a few hours.
Not even for 5 minutes.
Look, tell us when you're done posturing so I can have my son.
He's not your son. He's Dusty's.
Look, give it a rest. Lucy, you made your point with last night's show.
Tom, I'd like to call Jessica.
I faxed her the original order. It's all on the up and up.
Tom, how could you let this happen?
All Tom did was file a motion, and the court ruled in my favor.
On what planet? Visitation? For a convicted felon?
The court almost always rules in favor of the biological parent, especially if the other biological parent is deceased.
How could you be so cruel?
What, you calling me cruel? Cruel is taking off with my son, and I assume not for a play date, and denying his natural father a visit.
Dusty is the only father Johnny's ever known.
Until now. Look, let's make this transition as smooth as possible so we don't scare John.
There isn't going to be any transition. What's this? Am I under arrest?
Not if you surrender the child peaceably.
And if I don't?
I have the authority to take him by force.
Do you hear that, Will? I have a producer!
Pays to have one in the family.
I mean, I never dreamed. I did. I just didn't think it would walk through the door.
You gotta wait until you hear the rest of her playlist, because it's gonna blow you away.
Well, if it's anything like what I heard last night, I'm there.
So, now what?
Well, we'll need to lay down some tracks in the studio and then send the CD out to the right people.
That's it.
Well, we need to work together on refining your sound. And I need you to trust me when I give you direction.
Okay, that's not a problem. I love the other bands that you produce. Temple of Blues is amazing.
You know, I discovered them walking down the beach, Venice Beach, yeah. Now they can live anywhere they want.
Yeah, this is great that you're taking her on.
I really, honestly, I don't even know where to begin to thank you.
Hey, just show up and work hard.
She's all about working hard.
Oh, and another thing. You know, we're gonna be hanging around each other a lot, rehearsing, recording. I have no problem with your friends hanging around if you have no problem with mine.
No problem.
Even if it's Jade Taylor?
What? Adam Munson's a really nice guy.
I know he's a nice guy. He dated Holden's daughter, Abigail.
Why didn't you tell me all about this? Because I knew how you'd react.
I don't see what I've done that's so terrible.
Jade, please, come on. There's only one reason that you went with Adam, to get to his brother.
Katie, you truly didn't know that Simon and Carly were lovers?
I might have suspected.
I practically caught them in the act.
That must have been horrible.
Words don't even begin to describe it. And when Simon told me how crazy he was about that tramp, as if you and I meant less than nothing to him.
You're still here?
Oh, yeah. I'm on my way to Biarritz, where Simon and I were so happy together. I'm going to rent an impossibly huge suite and drink champagne and play our song.
You and Simon had a song?
I'll find one I like, and then it'll be ours. Think of me and my heartache, Mike. I'm sorry I didn't get to catch up.
With you, Vienna, there's always a next time.
Be brave, Katie. Little sister.
What was that all about?
Nothing.
Well, you must have been something. Hey, no offense, but you don't look so hot. Did she say something to upset you?
No, I'm not feeling well. It's even worse than before.
You might really be pregnant, huh? Well, that phone call was perfect timing then.
Why? Who called?
It's a job offer in Chicago, construction supervisor.
Chicago?
We're talking a lot of money.
You can't go to Chicago.
Yeah, they're putting me up tonight. Don't worry, look, hey, I'll be back on the weekends.
No,
okay?
Mike, no. You can't leave me.
Feast your eyes, Carly.
I'm
Feast your
feasting.
eyes.
I'm definitely feasting.
My contact paid top dollar for Vienna's necklace, especially when he found out that it was on loan from the Prince of Leonia.
And you swear to me, up and down and left and right and sideways, that he's never going to find out that you switched the real necklace with the fake.
Okay. If he ever finds out that the original is gone, there's no way of knowing how or why or when it happened. All right, he's not going to go public. That's going to be way too embarrassing. He's just going to file a claim with his insurance company.
Oh, man. Oh, it's too bad we can't keep some of that instead of having to hand it over to that disgusting loan shark.
Oh, Spiro? Oh, yeah, no, he's all paid off. In full.
What about the double interest?
That too.
Then what's that?
Oh, this? Oh, yeah, this happens to be, leftovers. All for us.
Do you know what this means? You know what this means?
Means that we can finish the building at our own pace, make the units more desirable, and sell them off like legitimate developers. And then for you and me, it is on to the next project.
Wow, can you really see that far into the future?
Oh, I caught a glimpse of the future last night, Carly, with you. All those setbacks we had just seemed to disappear. We're back, Carly. The sky's the limit.
Feeling that big cold all over your body? Immerse yourself in total cold relief with new Alka-Seltzer Plus Liquid, a new Alka-Seltzer Plus that speeds relief to every inch of you. For big relief, fast. New Alka-Seltzer Plus Liquid liquidates your big cold all over. Also available in liquid gel and effervescent.
A dandruff shampoo feeling this good? Head & Shoulders Ocean Lift. It gives you a healthy scalp and hair that's revitalized with an invigorating scent that's quite unexpected. Head & Shoulders Ocean Lift. Surprise yourself.
Kevin Hall. He looks healthy on the outside, but on the inside, something serious is going on that he isn't even aware of. Kevin has poor circulation in his legs that could be a condition known as peripheral artery disease, or PAD. It's serious because poor circulation in Kevin's legs can mean poor circulation in his heart and brain as well, putting Kevin at more than double the risk of heart attack or stroke. If you're over 50 and you have risks for heart disease or pain or heaviness in the legs, talk to your doctor about a simple test that can detect PAD. Or if you've already been diagnosed, ask about ways to reduce your risk of a heart attack or stroke. Want to learn more about PAD to prepare for your doctor visit? Call 1-800-409-2176 for your free information kit to understand PAD, diagnosis, and treatment options. Don't wait. Get the inside story on PAD today.
Don't forget to rinse those dishes first. That'll take forever.
You don't need to rinse first with Electrosol Powerball tabs. Its 3-in-1 formula lifts stains, cleans, and shines for 100% clean dishes.
Ooh, sparkly.
Electrosol Powerball tabs.
Caitlin Gardner is a real Geico customer, not an actor. So to help tell her story, we hired an actor.
My husband totaled our new SUV on my birthday.
But you know I still love him.
Less than 6 hours after the accident, the Geico claim adjuster was at my house.
Well, I put on some tangerine lip gloss and answered the door.
Geico service turned out to be the best birthday present I could ever want.
I was one lucky woman.
Geico. Real service, real savings.
LA's the sweatshop capital of the world. There was no way out.
Unless you nail the big money, it's just gonna happen again.
So how do we fight back?
Dirty.
In the City of Angels, these prosecutors bring hope.
Those women deserve justice.
The mayor wants a scalp. What about your tomahawk?
Sure you want to do this?
You've never seen numbers like this. New episode CBS tomorrow.
Oh my God, it's Jack. That money.
Okay. Voila. It's just a briefcase.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I can't take that back. Sorry.
All right, just act normal, natural, okay?
Excuse me.
Jack's been asking a lot of questions about last night.
Don't worry, your hands are clean.
Well, I don't want you to get into any trouble.
Look, the necklace is going to be broken up and sold off piece by piece. My hands are clean as well.
Okay.
All right?
Okay. Hey, Jack. What are you doing back here?
I would like to talk to Carly alone. Please.
We're talking about a lot of money for us and the baby.
Hey, we don't need the money. We have my book royalties.
Okay, those checks come in every 6 months. We need money now.
So we'll make ends meet somehow until we get the next one, but I don't want you going to Chicago.
Okay, Vienna did upset you.
No, to hell with Vienna. I need you here. What if I'm not pregnant? How are we gonna make a baby with you out of town? And what if I am pregnant? I don't want to tell you over the phone. That's like a life-changing thing.
Okay, what are you doing in a half hour?
Why?
We'll go down the drugstore, we'll get a pregnancy test. Okay, whatever we find out, we'll find out together.
When I met Adam, I had no idea he was even related to Will. I was just sitting at Yo's, and some drunk was coming on to me, and he got rid of him. So we started to talk, and after a while, he convinced me to go with him to the party.
Did you accept to go with him before or after you found out he was Will's brother?
Mom, ease up. You're making way too big a deal about this.
Darling, as I've said before, Jade can just twist you around her little finger. And you remember that, Mama.
Thank you.
Before you let her spend another night under your roof, and that's all I have to say, and I'm going.
Oh, good. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye. So all right, let me get this straight. If Mr. Anonymous had invited you to go to the party, would you have gone?
It doesn't matter what she says, because you won't believe her.
You're right, Luke. I won't.
Jade's bad news.
I mean, you have no idea what she did to us. She almost ended our marriage.
No, she told me about that.
Oh, okay. Well, did she tell you about the part where she faked an entire pregnancy to make it look like it was Will's baby?
Well, I think she really wished she had Will's baby.
What, that makes it okay?
Okay, she obviously regrets the way things got out of hand, but I think she just
Wait a minute. Out of hand? She created this whole situation just to hurt us.
Okay, maybe that's how you see it, but
Whoa. This is not me feeling sorry for myself. I mean, that's how it was. How does she do it? Oh, yes, I know how she does it. Did you sleep with her, too?
Look, I just met the girl. But anyone can see that she's had a rough time of it, okay? And finding out that you killed her mother...
Oh, this is unbelievable! Look, I am sorry, but if you trust a word that comes out of her mouth, I cannot trust you.
Just hold on.
No. I'm sorry. I do not want you near me or my music. So why don't you go hang out with your brother's hand-me-down?
Yep, happy to.
It's unbelievable. I mean, do you believe it? I mean, do you believe what I just did? had it and I just threw it away. I just threw it all away.
I'm not giving up my son. So what's the plan? You gonna grab my son from my arms?
Don't make this hard on the child.
If I make a run for it, you gonna shoot me with my kid in my hands?
Dusty, the marshal will do whatever he needs to serve the court order.
I guess I get my answer then.
Daddy, if you really love Johnny, how could you put him through this?
You should be asking Dusty that. All right. If he doesn't give him peacefully, he's going to be arrested. Either way, I get my son, and that would be a black mark against you in a custody battle.
Custody battle?
Surprised? I'm not.
You'd let this get ugly. You don't care if you hurt Johnny or if you scare him.
There's a simple solution. You just give me Johnny without further mishap. Okay? I mean, what kind of man would endanger a child rather than allow the briefest of visitations with his natural father?
The problem is, you don't know anything about him.
I'll learn.
Well, I'm not gonna let him pull you from my arms, so I guess I gotta give you up. Be a good boy. All right, don't be a good boy. Give him a lot of diaper action. You'll be back with your old man in a few hours, okay? All right? I love you. I love you. Don't forget that.
Hi, sweet. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you, Dusty. I'll take very good care of him. You have my word.
Because a bathroom can be more than just a bathroom. Clorox helps keep it clean, even the imaginary parts.
For a truly flavorful sauce, start with Prego. Add a pinch of Mill and a generous sprinkling of Nada. When you start with the perfect blend of seasonings, all you need to add is nothing. Prego, it's in there.
Okay, girls. This one's for us. It's L'Oreal's new Age Perfect makeup. It helps transform your complexion from dull to radiant. New Age Perfect gets back at those little spots and wrinkles. Now, my skin, I'm talking radiant. New Age Perfect skin supporting and hydrating makeup by L'Oreal.
A lot of people have trouble sleeping, but they don't all have the same trouble. Some can't turn off and stay awake for hours. Others turn off right away, but wake up again later. Many people have both problems. That's why people are asking their doctors for controlled release formula Ambien CR, the latest Ambien. It's the only one with 2 layers that work differently. One dissolves quickly to help you fall asleep fast. The other dissolves slowly to help you stay asleep. Ambien CR is a treatment option you and your doctor can consider along with lifestyle changes and can be taken for as long as your doctor recommends. Until you know how Ambien CR will affect you, you shouldn't drive or operate machinery. Be sure you're able to devote 7 to 8 hours to sleep before being active again. Side effects may include next-day drowsiness, dizziness, and headache. It's non-narcotic. However, like most sleep medicines, it has some risk of dependency. Don't take it with alcohol. A good night's sleep shouldn't be an on-off thing. Falling asleep and staying asleep can make a big difference. So ask your doctor about controlled release formula Ambien CR. Remember, CR.
Of all the cute little outfits she has to crawl around in, her favorite thing to wear is nothing. That's why Huggies makes new natural fit diapers. Unlike Pampers Cruisers, Huggies is the only diaper with Hug Flex, a new hourglass shape that fits and feels more natural to your baby. It's a little thing that lets her forget about her diaper and focus on fun stuff, like playing with you. The little things are everything. Huggies Natural Fit.
Tonight, Survivor's all new.
Yeah, baby!
Kidnapped by the other tribe, can Nate turn it to his advantage?
Got my eyes open very much.
And he's the ultimate provider.
Caught a bird.
The dominant player.
Ozzy swimming like a dolphin.
But will his strength make him a target?
He's the biggest threat.
Who will be voted off next? New Survivor, CBS tonight.
I can't believe what I just did. I just acted like a crazy lady.
You had every right to go off about Jade.
But he was going to produce me. I mean, until I wrecked it.
Until he made Jade a part of the deal. You know, I can't believe him. He's lived in L.A. for 2 years. You'd think he'd see someone like her coming a mile away.
Yeah, but he was the best shot that I had at making it.
What? Until yesterday, you didn't even know my brother. And he's not the only producer around, all right? If he believes in you, then... Well, someone else in the industry will, too, all right? We'll go back online, we'll make a list, and we'll check them out together. We're gonna find someone. Someone that knows their way around the business and comes without strings.
Okay. The first question of the interview should be, do you know Jade Taylor?
We're gonna make this work, all right? You have my word.
I believe you. I hear Ethan crying.
I'll go.
No, I'll go.
Lily, I hardly know who Adam Munson is, and I really don't care who his brother is.
Really?
Yeah, and, you know, if it makes it any better, it was just a one-time thing. I doubt I'll ever see him again. Whatever. Excuse me.
Jade, I'm really sorry about all of this.
Maybe that's Lucinda back for round 2.
You okay in there?
Yeah, I'm all good.
What, I mean, is anything pink or blue? Double lines, plus sign?
No, not yet.
Because once we find out if you're pregnant, we're gonna have to draw up some new plans. The job in Chicago is out. I'll find another job just as good close to home.
I'm not worried, sweetheart. Everything is gonna fall into place as soon as we know there's a baby on board.
Okay. Just hurry up. I'm not very good at this waiting thing. Especially when it's something that's gonna change our lives forever. Do we make a baby?
Listen, Jack, whatever you want to say, I'm sure you can say in front of me.
Fine. I came back because JJ was asking a lot of questions in the car about you and Simon. And I saw the kiss, so don't tell me nothing's going on. The kids deserve an answer. Carly, are you and Simon together? Or not?
What a good boy. Do you know who I am? Huh? I'm your daddy. Can you say daddy? Huh? We're gonna have the best day. That's right.
Okay, then, if there's nothing else.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tom, for your help.
Just doing my job.
Right. Hey, you know what? I think I'll take him over to see Margot so he can get to know his aunt.
Make new plans. You're not one of Margaret's favorite people right now. She does not like the way you handled this with Dusty and the baby.
Well, she'll get over it. I can't wait to get you home, huh, in Fairwinds. We got the nursery all set up, and we got so many toys, more than a toy store.
Okay, then I'll be in the office if you need me.
Tom, take the day off, all right? This day is just for me and my son. Good boy. That's right. That's...
So, you got what you wanted.
Not quite. There's one more thing you're gonna do for me.
The one thing I thought he could never do, he pulled it off.
It's only for a few hours.
Yeah, he might be on his way to South America with my kid right now.
Daddy's playing it by the rules this time, which is good because we can fight him by the rules. There has to be some way that we can deny my father access to Johnny.
There is. You're it.
On the next As the World Turns.
Are you together?
Or not?
No. It's strictly business.
Only one thing's gonna stop him. Prison. And you're the person who can put him there.
What the hell are you doing here?
There is a place where the ordinary is always extraordinary, and where once upon a time happens once upon a day. Come live your dream this year during the Year of a Million Dreams at the place where dreams come true. Visit DisneyParks.com.
When teens are hungry, it seems like there are two of them. New Totino's Mega Pizza Rolls. Twice the delicious filling for twice the appetite. Mega Pizza Rolls, new from Totino's.
So when it comes to healthcare, what do you believe?
I believe you should get the medicine you need no matter how much money you make.
I believe that families without drug coverage should get help from the drug companies.
I mean, I believe there's got to be a better way to get the help you need.
At Merck, we believe it's not enough to try to create innovative medicines. We need to help make sure our medicines get to the people who need them. Like the Merck Patient Assistance Program. It's been providing Merck medicines free to millions of Americans who can't afford them. You may be eligible for one of Merck's assistance programs. They are free to join and have no hidden charges. For more information on how Merck tries to make our medicine affordable for everybody, please call 1-800-50-MERC or visit merckhelps.com. Merck, where patients come first.
This season, you can rescue your hair from winter damage. Pantene Winter Rescue. The Pro-Vitamin formula replenishes moisture for 10 times the protection against winter's damage. Pantene Winter Rescue.
Across the country, people are making do with appliances that don't. Rent-A-Center helps show them who's boss with easy payment options and more on the latest new brand name merchandise. Rent-A-Center, we make it easy to make it your own.
If getting a thermal lift isn't for you, just call Avon. Introducing a new clinical Thermafirm. Our thermal moisturizer has technology to help make skin firmer, tighter, lifted in just 3 days. Call your Avon representative and order Thermafirm, the new wave in lifts from Avon.
Did you know 1 in 2 women will develop bone or breast health issues?
Really? I didn't know that.
One A Day Women's is the only complete multivitamin with more calcium for strong bones, and now more vitamin D, which emerging research suggests may support breast health. One A Day Women's.
When tragedy struck, her action
No member of the royal family will speak publicly about this.
divided a nation.
You have damaged the monarchy.
4 stars, immensely entertaining. It's one of the best pictures of the year. The Queen, rated PG-13. Now playing in select theaters.
In the swinging 70s, free love came at a price.
We have new evidence in your wife's murder.
Maybe you killed her.
Oh my God! New cold case, then.
Who was the last person to see her?
The priest.
The last time I saw her, the demon had been cast out of her.
So the exorcism worked. New without a trace after a new cold case, CBS Sunday.
Tune in to CBS 2, weekdays at 2, for The Rachel Ray Show. Brought to you locally by your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana